on my hands, strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They've been gone a sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel called The Story of My Life for episode 2, which is actually going to be the very first episode introducing a new series that I'm including in my vlog called Street Confessions. Originally, Street Confessions was actually going to be titled Story of the Street, so it could be pretty much the same as the story of my life and have things somewhat really consistent. But after sort of spending a little bit of time thinking of the direction I wanted to go with this series of my vlog, Story of the Street didn't fit, and I wanted to change the name to something else with a bit more intrigue, mystery, and a bit more depth. And so I decided to rename it to Street Confessions. So what is Street Confessions all about? It's about a couple of things. First thing is, it is a documentation of my street photography and the feeling that I get when I'm looking for that perfect shot. I like being on the lookout for that perfect shot. Looking to my left, my right, up, down, and all around, trying to find that image that will make me feel a certain way, that will evoke an emotion inside of me, that takes me somewhere that I haven't been before. That's what I'm always looking for, that perfect shot. I enjoy the anticipation, the waiting, the angst, the energy, the trying, the failing, and the successes that come from trying and trying and trying again. When I walk the streets, when I go in between the buildings, when I breathe in the air, when I listen to the sounds, when I meet people, everything that I see, that's what it's going to be about. It's always been about depth of feeling for me when it comes to my street photography and photography in general. I always remember the way I feel when I took a photograph. I've also discussed this mentality, this state of mind with other photographers, not just street photographers, but photographers in general. And they're all in agreement with me that they too also remember how they felt when they look back at a photograph that they've taken before. That feeling that you get when you look back at an old photograph is very, very important to me when it comes to photography, and is one of the biggest reasons why I love street photography so much. I just find it simply amazing how I can just look back at my old photographs and instantly remember how I was feeling, the state of mind I was in when I actually captured that moment. I can just remember how I felt. It's like traveling back in time and just reliving that moment over and over again for as long as I stare at the image. It's just an amazing feeling, and I just don't think there's anything else like that in the world. I have to move because I realized when I was filming that sun flare over that way is now getting in the way and it's ruining the shot. And I'm happy I noticed it sooner rather than later. Else, now that I've found somewhere that's out of the way of any interfering sun flares and with a bit more back support, I can continue what I was saying. Second thing that Street Confessions is about, the most important thing that it's about, and the biggest motivation to its creation, is to provoke thought. I want to provoke thought, I want to inspire ideas, I want to help change beliefs in how people see the world and the people in it. So how am I going to do all that? How am I going to provoke thought? Well, I'm going to go deeper, beyond the surface of photographs and the sunny highlight reel that we see on social media. I want to go to a darker place, a place where people have been abandoned and forgotten, a place no one ever wants to see, and a place no one ever wants to go. So that's what Street Confessions is all about. So I hope you can come along the journey with me. I hope you want to come along the journey with me. It's not going to be pretty, but it's going to be a whole heap of fun, and I hope you get something out of it. I hope it does inspire change in your life. I hope it inspires thought. I hope it provokes thought. I hope it brings you something, and I hope it can eventually maybe motivate you to take you to a place that you want to go. So on that, I'm going to pack my camera up and I might go take some photos.